Hey everyone, my name is Sarah Cogswell and I'm a pastor of children and families at the Journey Church in Moncton, New Brunswick. It's on the east coast of Canada, and I've been in this role for about 6 years. And my heart is in finding out how to help children and families grow so that they're becoming followers of Jesus, loving God and loving others. And some other roles I do is I'm a mom. I've got 3 wonderful teenage boys who are on the verge of adulthood. I'm a wife. My husband and I have been married for 24 years this month. By the grace of God and perseverance, we're still going. And I'm also a student. I'm working on my MDiv, and it's been such a valuable experience to be learning and doing ministry at the same time and just kind of taking in all that stuff in real time. Growing up, I was a PK, and for those of you who don't know, that's code for pastor's kid. So my dad has been a pastor for a number of years, and my parents have been doing ministry across Canada, and now they're in Scotland. And it's been quite an experience growing up in ministry and now doing ministry, and just seeing how God is working out all those things in my life. So right now it's the month of June, and I have to admit that I love this season. There's so many flowers, green things growing, things that I forgot I had planted starting to come up. And it's just this joy and excitement as I see all these things growing. And I think God has a joy as He sees us growing too. And one of the things that I want to do more is see those things in other people, see the things that God wants to bring out, and the joy. Think of the fruit of the Spirit. Think of just us as a community together, how God wants to bring us together to bless each other, to bless our communities, and to bless our families. And I wanted to start vlogging as a way to encourage parents who are trying to figure out how to lead their children to love and follow Jesus. I think it can feel terrifying for us as parents to think that God has given us the responsibility to raise our children to know and love Him. It's not easy, and I realize more and more that there are a number of parents, moms and dads, grandparents, guardians out there who didn't grow up in a family that had faith. They didn't see it, and they really don't know what it looks like, what it feels like to have a family that is practicing faith at home, that's living it out, and that is really plugged into their church community and experiencing what it is that God has called us to as families who are within a larger family, the family of God. So I'm hoping that some of these sessions will be exciting, interesting, encouraging, and will bless you. In my ministry, I have barely been focusing on faith at home for a number of years, which is a crucial part of our role as parents. But I also realize that we often tend to swing between extremes. So there's an extreme of parenting philosophy that says only the experts can teach my kids. So we think of the sports coach, the teacher, the children's pastor, and so on. But there's another extreme in parenting that says, I can do this all on my own. I don't need anyone else to help. So I've come up with a slogan that I hope kind of brings us to the middle of these two extremes. And it's faith at home, not alone. And I want to encourage you that you can live out your faith at home, but that it's not something that you'd have to do or should do all alone. God has placed us in community together, and we were created for relationships within our families and also within our church community. And it's essential for our family's faith, for our faith as parents, for our children, and for our community. So I hope these videos offer some practical, uplifting advice, tips, just ideas even to try, and they show you just how easy it is to make faith a part of your everyday life. For the month of June 2022, I'm going to be doing a kickoff for my vlog, and I want to talk about some ways that you can be integrating faith while you're on vacation, having fun, relaxing, kicking back, but also being intentional as parents. and you can try out some spiritual practices that might just revolutionize your own faith as well as your child's. So make sure to join me here each week. You can click on to subscribe and get notifications to make sure that you don't miss any of these videos. And I'd love for you to hit that like button, and that helps get the word out there as well. So I'm so excited to get started. I hope you are as well. And I'll be back soon with some more of Faith at Home, Not Alone.